As smoothly as possible. Of course, like anything else, we get a lot of calls during the day. We get a lot of voter calls wanting to know where they go vote, wanting to know their voting status, and we just try to, any calls that people have, we try to investigate, if they have voter complaints, and we'll still continue investigating the day after because we can't get everything all at one time before we can respond to everybody. And then we proceed with getting ourselves ready for election night. So that's what we're trying to do right now. So the staff is behind scenes right now trying to get early voting ready. We do get calls from voters sometimes, and we'll hear from them or a judge that they're a little bit busy. We did hear of early morning lines at one of the polling places, but it's very hard to gauge while we're here at the courthouse and they're out in the field, and we won't know until tonight. Well, it's pretty brisk out in the field, but it's hard to tell right now. Like you said, it's real early on, so I couldn't even begin to estimate the turnout right now. What it transpired this morning out in that area was some electrical issues, nothing having to do with voting machines. But as part of our emergency response for situations like this, we have emergency ballots that we place out in the field with all of our judges so that we don't turn any voter away and they don't have to wait for any power to come up or equipment to come up. So we allow them to vote. And there was, I think, like 14 ballots cast on paper. We have to wait for the last judge to come in. We're dependent on them to come in, and we pleaded with them to please not go to dinner before this or anywhere else and make their way to us as soon as they can. Of course, some judges will be there for a while because people will be in line, and the last person in line at 7 o'clock still gets the ability to vote, so it'll make for a later evening.